Yes. After my hiatus, I am finally back. Guys, the truth is, I was sick for an entire week, and I've done videos before where I was sick. And believe me, guys, you don't want to see this face when it's sick. Trust me, you really don't. And you don't want to hear this voice. I mean, my voice is not the best voice box to begin with, but when I'm sick, ooh, it's bad. It's bad. So guys, welcome to my channel. If you've already been here before, welcome back. I am the Philadelphia Whovian, and for this video, yes, you saw it in the title. It is a tribute to the women of Doctor Who. And disclaimer from the very beginning, I'm focusing on the characters, the female characters of Doctor Who. So those women in the background like Verity Lambert and other writers, female writers who've worked on Doctor Who, shout out to you. I'll give a shout out to you, probably in a different video sometime in the near or distant future. But now, let's get to our tribute to the wonderful women of Doctor Who. Oh, and also, guys, I did a previous video on a tribute to the men of Doctor Who. If you have not seen that, please give it a look-see before you proceed to this one. Either way, enjoy yourselves, so let's begin! So, first we're going to begin with... Okay, even though she's not the first actual companion to be the Doctor, I'm going to name her first because she's first to me. Barbara, played by Jacqueline Hill. Jacqueline Hill, 1963. This is when this character debuted. And to me, Barbara is everything I want in a companion. She, for me, is a prime example of the incredible a woman that happened in 1963, where classic Doctor Who often gets flack for how its women are presented. No, Jacqueline Hill as Barbara is there to show you, no, this is how you can write a woman. She is strong, smart, a fantastic maternal figure to Susan, while at the same time being still attractive and showing the beauty of you could be a maternal figure, but still be very sexy or attractive in your own right. Sorry, I'm about to cough. Gotta get some liquid courage. Liquid courage. Satisfied. Alright, so guys, yes, Barbara and Jacqueline Hill, just something about her I find just wonderful in every way. But Barbara, she was also very good foil to Ian. She helped the Doctor improve. Barbara doesn't get as much credit as she deserves, in my book. Next we have is Carol Ann Ford as Susan. Guys, I admit, unpopular opinion, I am not crazy about Susan. She's one of my least favorite, if not my least favorite companion of classic Doctor Who. She's just, guys, if you love her, that's fine. I can't help myself. She's crying all the time. She's incompetent. She's sometimes useless. She causes problems. Carol Ann Ford, in my defense, Carol Ann Ford was supposedly said to have left the show because she was not happy with the development of Susan's character. So, if that's true, I don't feel alone here. But again, Carol Ann Ford did a great job playing Susan. I can't see anyone else who would have done as good of a job playing Susan as Carol Ann Ford. So next we have up is Vicky, played by Maureen O'Brien. Okay, Vicky is, talk about understated or underrated of a companion. For me, Vicky is a vast improvement to the appealing to the teenage crowd that Susan was going for, because Susan was meant to appeal to younger audiences. But for me, Vicky was a vast improvement in every way a person could be. Maureen also was a great actress who had great chemistry with William Hartnell. They just shine together. So I think she was a much better character, very adorable, very endearing, and that brings us to our next companion, Katarina, played by Adrian Hill. Katarina was the companion for one episode, or one story, not episode, story, which was the Daleks' Master Plan, and how she ended was dramatic. It was incredible. I mean, it was striking, but I wish to God she was allowed to have kept going. She was a great companion, very unique concept, but such is life. And she made the way for the next companion, Dodo, played by Jackie Lane. Okay, guys, Jackie Lane, you did a great job playing Dodo. I admit she's not my favorite companion. I just don't feel anything really towards her. But that being said, Jackie, you did a good job playing Dodo. But due to the lack of surviving episodes around your character, it's hard to really connect with your character because so much of your character's development is missing. Now that brings us to one of my all-time favorite companions, Polly, played by the exquisite Anique Wills. I'm wondering, I feel like this is when the companions began to reach a whole new level of being incredibly sexy. Because God knows Anique Wills was a ready-made, sexy 1960s woman. But that didn't stop there. She was sweet, she was very endearing, very insightful, and she had a nice character development of, she could be sometimes scared sometimes. She wasn't always the tough, empowered woman. She could be a little terrified of things sometimes, but she would turn around and also be a strong woman who would help the doctor as well as be very good at assisting him and very good at sometimes figuring out how to solve the problem. And very quirky, very endearing, very unique. No, Anique did a very good job with that character. I like how Anique, when she says about, like, when it comes to feminism, Doctor Who, she said, I found nothing wrong at all about helping the doctor or getting coffee for him. No, I didn't find it disempowering. The doctor is this incredible person. So, of course, it's incredible to help him. And I like that, Anique. That shows to me a really strong woman. You're not so intimidated by men that you feel like, oh, I can't do anything for men. No. Anique, you are a truly strong woman. I think you are. And then we have Deborah Watling as Victoria. And Victoria, again, Deborah, you were stunning. But oh, the screams in your era. When I say the screams, I mean the screaming you did. I understand why that was probably hard on your throat. But Deborah, your relationship with Jamie was very unique. And Deborah got along very well with the second Doctor and with Frasier. It was nice to watch them. It very much was. And I liked about how, again, Deborah Watling, again, a stab to the stereotypical idea of feminism nowadays. In one episode, or one story, The Ice Warriors, where a lot of the women in the episode got to wear these really short shorts or skirts where they looked very sexy and classy, Deborah's like, God, I wish I could have looked like that. Because she's like, I was covered from literally neck down to the bottom of my feet with this heavy stuff, and they got to walk around be very sexy and attractive. She's like, I wish to God I could have been that. See, and to be a strong woman doesn't mean you can't be sexy. You can be sexy and be strong. Thank you, Deborah. Okay, next we have up is Wendy Padbury as Zoe. Okay, guys, if you've seen my top 10 companions list, you know Zoe is one of my all-time favorite companions. The second Doctor, and Jamie are exquisite together. There's something about them that just works incredibly well. Their three different personalities just gel, and I love them. Zoe, you are perfection. You are gorgeous in every single way. God, I loved you three. Next we have up is, beginning with the third Doctor's era, we have Carolyn John as Liz Shaw. Liz, you were smart, you were educated, you were intelligent, and you were witty. You were in the show for one season, but you were awesome while you were there. Well done, Carolyn John. Very talented woman as well. I mean, all these extras are talented. I'm just, now I should state that better. Next we have up is Jo Grant, played by Katie Manning. Okay, guys. Jo Grant is the first companion I ever saw with a third Doctor, and I loved her from the very beginning to the very end. Katie Manning, you were endearing, you were cute, you were adorable, and Jo Grant really is there to represent us women who, yes, we're not the sharpest tools in the shed, we're not the most educated, but we mean well, and we want to do a good job. Do we make mistakes? While we're trying to get there, yes we do, but we still deserve to be believed in. And thank you, Jo Grant, for representing girls like us. Thank you. Next we have up is Sarah Jane Smith, played by Elizabeth Sladen. Oh, Elizabeth Sladen, rest in peace. You're gone too soon, dude. Elizabeth Sladen's Sarah Jane Smith is iconic for a reason. Good job. From the very beginning, she was remarkable. I'd say she won the quickest learning curves of a companion when it came to adapting to the world of Doctor Who. If you don't believe me, go and watch The Time Warrior. Yeah. Next we have up is Leela, played by the immaculate Louise Jameson. Guys, again, you saw my top 10 companions list. You know Leela is my #1 favorite companion. Louise Jameson is everything. She is insanely beautiful, insanely talented. Leela was a badass. I would kick your ass and kill you in a second. Oh, God, I loved you, Leela. At the time, she was popular amongst children. Children loved Leela. And Louise, I've heard so many good stories about Louise Jameson being a nice woman in real life, and she embraces the Doctor Who fandom. I just love you, Louise. This woman gives Bond women a run for their money. Next we have up is Romana, played both by Mary Tamm and Layla Ward. You're both exquisite women. You both played the sorry, you play the Time Lady to perfection. For me, Romana is a female version of the Doctor in every single way. The charm, the wit, the intelligence. Both Mary Tamm and Lalla Ward, you both had it down in spades. And you also were immaculate. Very good acting performance, like it is with all the other companions up to this point. And next one we have is, well, I believe we have a double Nammy now. We have Nyssa, played by Sarah Sutton. I believe we are now. That's where we are now. And then we have also Tegan, played by Jeanette Fielding. Okay, again, top 10 companions list. If you saw it, you know that I love Nyssa. Sarah Sutton, I loved you so much. And for me, Nyssa was the beating heart of the TARDIS team. Okay, when it came to Tegan, Jeanette Fielding did a great performance with Tegan. I admit, I liked her in Legopolis, and I was perfectly fine with her in Castrovalva, but in Forge of Doomsday, she was the weak element to me in Forge of Doomsday. She's the only reason that I'm not crazy about that episode is because I hate Tegan in it. But over time, she did get better, she did improve, so Tegan, you had many good aspects to your character, and yes, you were helpful. Here's to you, Tegan. Next we have up is the insanely gorgeous Nicole Bryant as Peri. Peri, you are one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. But also, your ability to tolerate the Doctor during his bad times, when he was awful, just shows how unique of a person Peri was. And I love her as well. Next we have up is Bonnie Langford as Mel. I know a lot of people do not like Mel. I'm fine with her. She's there. She was very helpful, so go Bonnie Langford. I still enjoy you as well. Go Bonnie. Next we have up is Ace. And if you see my top 10 companions list, you know my love for this character. Ace by Sophie Aldred. Sophie, okay, Ace, one, set the template for the companions of New Who, but also Ace was there. She was the template, but she was not as annoying as some of the companions in New Who. Ace is a badass. Like the Seventh Doctor, she's jaded, so she can kill anything in the drop of a hat without any feelings to her conscience, but she's very good being defending the Doctor. She is very unique and incredible, and Sophie Aldred, you were exquisite and beautiful as Ace. Then we have Grace in Doctor Who the movie. I won't spend much time talking about her because I talked about her in Doctor Who the movie. But yeah, she had many good aspects to her. Again, also a great performance. Next we have up is, now we're on to New Who. The first companion is Rose Tyler, played by Billie Piper. Another unpopular opinion, by God, okay, I give credit to Rose because she is the companion that helped get Doctor Who started. I mean, not Doctor Who, New Doctor Who started. People latched onto her, and through her, the show became very successful. And Billie Piper did a great job playing her, but no, I admit she is without doubt between series 1 and 10. She is my least favorite companion of all the females. She's the only one I do not really like at all that much. And I can't help myself, guys. Those who love Rose Tyler, good for you. You love her, you're awesome. But those of us who do not like her, it's not our fault. She was just, there were so many things that happened in her era that if you did not get into her from the very beginning, she was annoying and selfish. She was used as a plot device to cause problems. She was just, her relationship with the Doctor. And for clarification, I do not like either Doctor when they're with her either. So it's not just a woman thing. I hate the men who were there as well. So guys, I can't help myself. But that being said, I give full credit to Billie Piper and Rose Tyler. Here's looking at you. You guys were the ones that helped launch New Who. And I do appreciate Rose Tyler in the sense that I look at her as a cautionary tale, because with her and the Doctor, their relationship got so intense, but it led to them being kind of exclusive, where they would exclude other people from their circle. And that's one of those relationships in life where we all have that relationship where we're with a person and we feel amazing with them, but we realize in our desire to always be with them, we pushed other people out of our life, or did not, or kind of let other relationships go. And as a result, when that person is no longer in our life, actually we're worse off than we ever were, because we put too much of our happiness in one person instead of putting it just in ourselves. But so I look at her as a bit of a cautionary tale when what happens when you're in some relationship with someone and that occurs. Then we have next Freema Eigemann as Martha Jones. Okay, guys, unpopular opinion again. I love Martha Jones. Freema, I love you too. It's my favorite companions from Russell T Davies' era. You were strong, you were intelligent, you were very good at deductive reasoning, good at solving problems, you were reliable. When the Doctor was obviously not reliable, he had to rely on you, and he didn't always appreciate you after he relied on you, pretty much using you to save his ass time and time again. God knows he didn't always deserve it. Yes, but you were awesome. And also, you were very inspirational because many of us, okay, men and women, all of us have been Martha Jones. All of us. At some point, we've been Martha, where we didn't love someone who did not love us, but there's more to our identity than that, and not all of us rolled out of it as respectable in the way that Martha Jones did. Martha is actually the every woman. We've all been Martha. That's just the way life is. So, no, I love Martha. Next we have Catherine Tate as Donna Noble. And Catherine Tate, you are a remarkable actress. You are something to behold. And you took the reins of Donna and you took it by storm, and that was very enjoyable to see. Go Donna Noble. Yeah, you kicked ass too, just like Martha. You two women are immaculate. Then we have, with the Moffat era, Amy Pond. I know some people do not like the companions of Moffat era. I'm on the opposite. Amy Pond, you are gorgeous. And yes, while I did not like the whole cheating on Rory thing, I forgave it very quickly because of what Amy was going through. Amy waited for the doctor for 14 years and was attached to him ever since she was a little child. She just was fiercely loyal to him, and she was clearly suffering from post-traumatic stress when she was during the time of the Angels, and it was just a confusing time for her. No, she's not an evil person. She was simply a confused person who was suffering from PSD or PSTD. Either way, Amy, okay, Karen Gillan, you were exquisite. First of all, Karen Gillan did a remarkable job playing Amy Pond. She brought that character to life so well, and you were gorgeous while you were doing it, but again, I love Amy Pond. Next we have River Song, played by Alex Kingston. River Song, okay, I'm in an interesting place with her. I'm great when she's there, I'm okay when she's gone. She's there, she's gone, it's all good. Either way, we're fine. But Alex Kingston plays her very, very, very well, and I appreciate that tremendously. Next we have up is, yes, another infamous character, Clara Oswald. Okay, guys, those who do not like Clara Oswald, that's fine, that's you, but guys, no, I love her. And I said it before, I'll say it again, if you don't like her, fine, but please understand why I do love her. Like it was with Martha, it was nice seeing a character, a companion, who entered the Doctor's life, and she already had her identity in her life already established. She had her profession, she knew what she wanted to do with her life, and she knew her personality before she met him, and she wasn't waiting for this Time Lord to fall out of the sky to start developing as a character. I think that's a very good thing for us women to see, and have. So I like Clara, and Jenna Coleman, you are an amazing actress too. You did a great job playing her, and so I do like Clara. That's just the way it is. But you don't like her, that's you, but yeah, there I am. And then Pearl McKee as Bill Potts. Has some ups and downs with the character due to the fact that I can't really hear the characters very well in Series 10. I can't always understand the actors, but there are many good aspects to Bill as well. I just wish it was more clear. The show was more verbally clear. I don't know what's going on with Series 10, but I admit I couldn't always understand the actors, and, you know, poor Pearl was a part of that. But again, there are many great aspects to your character. You are also another dynamic to the show as well. I find very enjoyable. With Series 11, I have not seen Series 11 enough to know anything much at all about Yaz. She could be good, she could not be good, I'm not entirely sure. With the 13th Doctor, though, Jodie Whittaker, I admit I have no problem admitting I am not crazy about the 13th Doctor at all. But I tried to get into it, but it was destroyed for me very quickly by the PR department of the BBC when it came to Doctor Who. They just did it all wrong. That being said, hey, guys, those of you who love Jodie Whittaker and you love the idea of the 13th Doctor being a woman, that's great. And this shout out is to you. So this is your tribute to her. You like her, that's fine, that makes sense, and if you think she's awesome, you know what, to you, she is awesome. And that is how you feel, that is okay. As long as you understand, it's okay the way I feel as well. So guys, thank you so very much. And also, a quick shout out, a spree shout out to Astrid from The Voyage of the Damned. People don't seem to like that character. I thought she was great. I thought the actress did a good job playing her. I don't really know what the problem is with that. Either way, that's how I feel. So guys, thank you so much for watching. This is my tribute to the beautiful women of Doctor Who. Do you guys have your favorites? What characters do you like or not like? Either way, let me know in the comment section. And guys, enjoy yourselves. See you again very soon. I promise. I promise. Bye guys.